we get into a hot topic first, ask y'all this. I know we're not into the politics. I'm just saying like the whole thing was Biden out of pocket for the pardon. I know everybody probably heard about this. Y'all think he was out of pocket, man? Or
Nope.
and you think anybody would have done it for their son?
Anybody would have. Anybody.
You got to just start like these are not preachers. Like we hold our uh, preachers,
Yes.
pastors on a higher moral platform, but this is a politician.
Politician,
We
100%.
got to think about like what would a normal person do if you're in a position to help your child and you see all this other corruption, other felons being elected into office. Why not me? Why can't
Yeah.
I use the system? I complained about you when you did it, or the other side does it.
Right.
But guess what? They did it and get away with it, so I'm gonna do it
It's
too.
cool
So
when they do it. It's a problem when not do it.
Yeah. Because that showed my boy Trump was about to pull. I want to say did he pull back from it or something like that? I wasn't sure
I mean, all inner
So
city
back
laws
when
come from politicians doing that. I mean, if you
Oh
look,
yeah. I mean, like I told my wife, as a man and as a provider of the house, some things I just don't get caught up in. Like that don't affect me in no way. I mean, most people, whether you in politics or in business, we see that. How many CEOs you see, man, I'm not gonna hire my kids. I'm not gonna hire my kids. Next thing you know, their kids working there. Now they may not be an executive, but they got their kid a cushy job in the company. You know what I'm saying? It happens. And it's gonna keep happening, you know what I'm saying? So
it's basically like giving your kid an allowance. You know what I mean? That's tax deductible. You can count it as their income.
yeah.
So you got to use the system to your advantage. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then like people, the things that don't affect you, right? Like some of these laws don't affect because you're not a criminal. You know what I mean? You don't even have a criminal record or background. You
Yeah.
don't do anything illegal, so this stuff doesn't affect you. And they use these things to get their children out of trouble. But like a couple years ago, like the Clinton administration, he was passing laws to get more time for these petty drug offenses. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Somebody can get 10 and 20, 100 years for crack. You know what I mean? And that doesn't affect you until a police officer drops some crack in your car on a routine traffic stop and you get 10 or 20 years. It only takes 2 days in prison to change your life forever.
Hmm.
And now
Oh,
you got 10
100%.
years for something you didn't do because it doesn't affect you until it does.
Right. I understand that too. Like being a man, you have to understand both sides of the coin. It doesn't affect you until it does. But if you're not on that side of the coin, if it don't affect you, you have to keep moving because as a provider, as a man, you have to realize what's important to you and what's not, like a priority list, I guess. You know, if it's in the top 5, probably not. Probably in the bottom 50. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
it doesn't stop your responsibilities. It doesn't
Right.
help like
Yeah.
anything. It doesn't affect you because hey, them kids still need to eat.
Yeah.
No matter what Joe Biden or Donald Trump or Kamala Harris does, they still got to eat, and you're responsible for that.
What you think, Mike? You think he was out of pocket, Mike? What you think, bro?
no, I mean, all politicians do that. Like,
Exactly.
I didn't live in Oregon and Washington before. I mean, when
Yeah.
they kids start shooting up dope, what they do, they start legalizing heroin. Now you can legally shoot up
Oh.
heroin on the street.
Wow.
Yeah, like they arrest you for jaywalking while the dude getting high on the street.
Looking like a thriller video at night, boy.
Straight up. If you go up to Portland, it looks like The Walking Dead.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
I've seen the videos. You know what I mean? It's like thriller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's absolutely correct when they changed the laws to fit them. Crack was just a menace. Only criminals do crack. But then when people start taking opioids and all these pills, now it's an epidemic. That these people need help.
Is
But
it?
you was locking every crackhead up. But now this is hitting home. They don't want these people in good families to have a criminal record just because they're using drugs. But what about my family that was a crackhead or a meth head? What about their criminal record? You know
So
what I mean?
is crack out of style now? Is crack trended out now? Is it now most fentanyl and meth now?
Yes, yeah.
I remember, like, say, crack used to be a really
But
big talking. Now it seems like crackheads they just almost like
I forgot the name of the drug that's sweeping through the East Coast, man. It's something
Fentanyl,
different. Yeah, it's
ain't
something
fent.
different.
wow.
What'd you say?
Thought it was Fent. Fent seemed like it's sweeping
Yeah.
everywhere right now.
Cutting
Nah, I think
everything
it's
with
look different. I think this one's different. You know that fentanyl gonna take you out. It's some drug. I gotta look it up.
Man.
But it's something bad though. Like it's sweeping through Philadelphia real
What
tough.
drug not bad?
No, I'm talking about like
I'm messing with you.
that's
I ain't
like
never
saying
heard of
weed bad.
a good drug, man. What's some good drugs? Depending on where you live at, though, you know, sometimes, you know, them fiends, boy, they tell you some story. Boy, that was some good. He said, man, that's like going to Texas Roadhouse, man, and getting that butter roll. That's about how they dope.
He was like, well, he said crack tastes like ribs. We ain't crack tastes like ribs. But
Boy.
but that's the thing, man. It's just it seems like crackheads or people got like value about themselves now. Like you can get a crackhead to fix your brakes for like $20. You know what I mean? Whole brake job. You know what I mean?
Hope so. You hope it worked. Yeah.
You know, take your whole catalytic converter out. You know what I mean? For $10. But now, you know what I mean? They don't want to do nothing. The crackheads don't
lie. Yeah, they more lazy now. Hey, man, can you remodel the house? Nah, I don't do that no more, man.
Y'all got lazy crackheads down there.
Get lazy. Like, they don't want to do.
Even the homeless people, man, they don't even want to clean up behind themselves. They just trash up everything.
They call it trank. Trank.
Oh, trank. Oh, wow.
Rhino trank.
What community is it hitting? That's the question.
Oh, is it? Well, no, it's.
That's on the other side. That's what
it's. Hey, but really, it's mostly the Caucasian. Yeah, but it's bad, man.
Oh, yeah.
If it's the Caucasians, they're gonna pass some laws to protect those people.
I'm talking about they just falling. It looked like a Thriller video for real.
It really come down to who using it. Even if it go up what demographic class.
My thing is, if you know it don't go in your body, why use it? Like you gotta have common sense. Some people they ignore common sense. If this ain't a medication, I mean, I don't know. Like if somebody give you what's this trank? Common sense, like okay, are you gonna take that or you go?
Hell yeah, somebody gonna take it.
It's like tranquilizer. It's a party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a party, y'all.
Then it be singing to you. Sound like you at a Kim concert. Don't be singing to you. I gotta tell you. All right, guys, we'll move on to the next time.